not that woman.
Right.
Yeah.
She was the trained nurse. She was the one who was
So, I'll tell you what's funny is that, so when I was on an actor, we had this woman of Chinese descent as our secretary. And that was obviously way back in the day. And so somehow we got into talking about sushi. And so Lorraine said something about sushi. And I went home and talked to Pat about it. And Pat said, well, you know, it's a good way to get all these worms. And I went back to Lorraine and she said, well, then it has to be fresh fish. When I went back and forth between them for a time or two, and you might be amused to know, or maybe hard to know, that only on rare occasions have I had raw sushi.
sprouts are another sprouts. And then, of course, raw meat. And then there's more to it.
I'll tell you something.
Welcome everybody to the Two-Way Street Coffee House. My name is Jennifer. We've had live music in this room every Friday night for over 55 years. Yeah. So this is a very, very special place. We've had some amazing musicians come through this room, and tonight is no exception. We are one of the last remaining listening rooms in the area, and because we are a listening room, we ask that you keep your conversations to a minimum, and by minimum, I mean not at all. And if you could also please turn off your cell phone volumes, we would very much appreciate that as well. You guys, I'm so excited. Bobcat Opossum is here tonight. They are fantastic musicians. They come from Indiana. Sean Hoffman and Ellen Coplin, you guys are in for a big treat. So let's give them a big Two-Way Street welcome.
It's harvest time in the country now. The old stone wall is a-falling down. Moon above in a cloudy sky is missing you and I. This time of year always makes me cry. The leaves fall down and begin to die. Think of things that I ain't done and sing another one. Sing another one. Sing another one. Well, rambling round ain't so much fun as it used to be when I was young. The wind, it ain't got much to say, and the barns have got no hay. Through the night I'm missing you, driving south just to sing a few. Thin white line is on the road, and I'm thinking of my home. Thinking of my home. Thinking of my home. Nowhere to go when the early snow is on the pine. Wish I knew what's calling you in the summertime. Well, the old dirt roads and the summer clouds look like rain off to the south. The wind upon the pines today is gonna tell me you're okay. Take me home to the country road where the bright sunshine on a frosty morn chase away the wind and rain, and I've been looking for your smile, looking for your early snow is on the vine. Wish I knew what's calling you in the summertime. Nowhere to go when the early snow is on the pine. Wish I knew what's calling you in the summertime. Nowhere to go when the early snow is on the pine. Wish I knew what's calling you in the summertime. Thank you so much.
Make Sean keep the guitar for a little bit. As you can see, we have several instruments up here on stage with us, and when we write a set list, we try to keep it from switching every single song. But sometimes we just end up switching instruments every single song because, you know, one song needs to lead to the next one for the storyline of your set list.
Yeah, what is the storyline of the set list right now?
We started with harvest time because I noticed the trees were turning. And I thought, man, this is kind of early for the trees to be turning. But they are, you know, so we might have an early harvest on some things. And then we are going into an old cowboy song that I love so much I put it right away.
Are there any old cowboys here? Can't really see. What's the saying? They never die, they just... Oh, man, I'm going to tune this thing.
That's totally fine.
Tell us some kind of cowboy joke.
I don't know if I know any cowboy jokes. Yeah, that's one that I don't know. I do know a few banjo jokes, but everybody knows banjo jokes. You know. Oh, yeah. We don't have, as you can see, we don't have a banjo on the stage. That's true, we do have a tenor guitar. The last time we had a banjo, we left the car unlocked with our banjo in it.
Oh no!
And when we came back out, there were 5 banjos. And an accordion.
And an accordion. That's how Ellen got that thing. Haven't been able to get rid of it since.
Who was that, Banjo Santa?
You ready?
I think so.
Alright, this is called Old Paint.
Farewell, dear ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Farewell, dear ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, my little Donny, my pony won't stand. Pain, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Pain's a good pony, and she paces when she can. In the middle of the ocean there grows a green tree, and I'll never prove false to the one that loves me. Pain, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Pain's a good pony, and she paces when she can. sitting down beside me on the green and grassy ground, and the horses and the cattle all grazing all around. My feet's in my stirrups, my bridle's in my hand. Goodbye, my little Annie, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Pain, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Pain's a good pony and she paces when she can. Farewell, dear ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Farewell, dear ladies, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, my little Dolly, my pony won't stand. Pain, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Goodbye, oh pain, I'm leaving Cheyenne. Pain's a good pony and she paces when she can.
Well, some folk songs are old, and actually, I don't need that. And some folk songs are newer. And this is a song that's also a cover, and I really hope it just continues to age and make its way into the folk song book, I guess you could say, because it's one that I really resonate with from our beloved Dolly Parton, who just passed away. And boy, that. We were in a meeting and somebody told us, and I was like, wait a minute, I need to stop and take a minute, but I didn't. I just kept rolling, so I feel like I'm still processing.
Yeah, they didn't even warm us up to that. It was like a very oh, by the way, it's too bad about Dolly.
I was like, wait, what? Well, she's a phenomenal musician and phenomenal human being. And I didn't really get into her music until several years ago. So I'm still catching up, and that's fine. I have a lot of stuff to catch up on. She left us a big lot of music and a big repertoire and a lot of good things also in the world behind her. So I was learning about her a little bit, and she was one of 12, which as one of 9, I almost got there. But I understand that impulse to take care of people. I think being in a big family gives you the knowledge of how to take care of people and see what they need, and she certainly has that or had that. So this is Wildflowers. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I remember now.
Okay. The hills were alive with wildflowers, and I was as wild, even wilder than they. For at least I could run. They just died in the sun and refused to just wither in place. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. All the flowers I knew in the fields where they grew, content to be lost in the crowd. They grew spotless in rows. I had no room for growth. I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left to took my dreams and I took to the road. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so different from me. I just never belonged. I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the wind, and since she was my friend, I just let her decide where we'd go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, go find a lover. Go away somewhere all bright and new. You deserve the deepest of covers. No one compares to you. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Just a wild mountain rose needing freedom to grow. No regrets for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. I couldn't resist throwing a little bit of Tom Petty in there too. How's it sound? Should I retune it? Or is it sounding alright?
Sounds great.
I'll roll with that. I mentioned I was one of 9. And I have 6 sisters. You lose count. And you try to figure out if you're including yourself or not including yourself. This is always what I mix up on. So there's 7 of us girls. And it's really been amazing to grow up together and see how we change both together and separately. You know, and so you have these companions to walk through life with, like it or not. So this song is a little bit about that. This is called Sisters. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk me down the county line, looking for my peace of mind, and I got no one to talk to but you. I could use the company. You talk about the books you read as the sun goes down, the stars come into view. Baby, when you came along, I'd been hiding for so long, but in your eyes there was nothing wrong with me. 20 years of living life, you met me on the other side, said, sister, it's my time to come clean. Like a skipping stone, the ripples spread across the lake, reaching out into the edge where the leaves began to shake. You were waiting for the right time, but the right time never came. Driving to the Lord knows where, the wind was flying in our hair. You're the DJ with that homemade mix CD. Don't give up, you'll find a way, for all the words I had to say, but you needed more than solidarity. So walk me down the county line, I'm looking for my peace of mind. It's a road that keeps me coming back to you. Take those songs we used to sing and writing us a symphony. In every line we're finding our way through. Like a skipping stone, the ripples spread across the lake, reaching out into the edge where the leaves began to shake. You were waiting for the right time, at the right time. Just like a skipping stone, the ripples spread across the lake, reaching out into the edge where the leaves began to shake. If you're waiting for the right time, it's about time for a change. For a change. So walk me down the county line, looking for my peace of mind. It's a road that keeps me coming back to you.
All right, so we're going to move from sisters to brothers in the family portion of the set list.
It's a very different song when you move on to the brothers section, just saying.
Yeah, it's true.
Although that could just be a very different family story.
Yeah, different family. I don't know. I like to imagine your sisters in this next scenario as a band of roving
Train robbers?
train robbers.
Yeah, we do good.
I think you guys, Edith has all the outfits. You have the outfits. You guys have boots and hats and things like that.
Yeah, we would do good if we had.
This
that
is a
job.
song that we wrote. It's on our album we have over there. It's about the very first train robbery in the nation that happened in Indiana. And it was there was a gang of brothers called the Reno Brothers, and they would go around during the Civil War. They would enlist and collect the enlistment bonuses, and then they would desert and then go enlist somewhere else and collect that bonus too. So this was kind of their little racket. So after the war was finished, they went home back to Indiana and started robbing trains. So this is sort of the story, and we took direct newspaper quotes and things like that from old historical accounts that we found. So yeah, this is called what's it called on the album? I don't even
True
remember.
and historically unembellished
Story
tale
of the Reno Brothers. It's a terrible title, but we just write it as Seymour, Indiana on our set list.
Alright, let's get this train going.
Came up in the years of trouble just after the war. with a crew of bounty jumpers and lawless men in store. Came back home to Rockford and left their God behind, replaced by golden idols with murder in their eyes. Set up in the radar house out on the edge of town, counterfeiting money and robbing all around, dreaming of a bigger score and watching trains go by, using what they learned in war to oppress and terrorize. Seymour, Indiana, in the year of 65. From the murder and the mayhem, it was quoted in the Times. Only vigilante justice will serve to save our lives. God can no more help us, on ourselves we must rely. Seymour, Indiana, in the year of 66. Frank and Will and Simeon and the devil in the mix. On the eastbound O&M, headed for the Ohio line, 3 men came aboard with trouble on their minds. What followed was reign of terror over the Midwest. Pinkertons a chasing and John they did arrest. From Canada to Iowa, the gang did ride and rob, till one by one they were picked off, imprisoned for their jobs. Seymour, Indiana, in the year of 68. Clifton, Rose, and Elliot were the first to meet their fate. Taken in the dead of night to answer for their spree, they were hung at Hangman Crossing by the Jackson County Vigilance Committee. For the Reno gang on a cold December dawn, Frank and Will and Simeon and Anderson were drawn and hung outside their cells by 50 hooded men who murdered in the name of law, vigilantes yet again. So ask yourself before you sleep in your safe and tranquil beds, what's the price of war and the price to get ahead? Is it vigilante justice or the grinding gears of law? Or is it just good business if you're quicker on the draw? Well, this next tune is a tune that I got from a fiddler named Francis Giles from Decatur, Indiana, and he actually lived in a little town south of Decatur, which is just south of Fort Wayne, close to where we live. But he lives in a little town, or did, called Red Key, Indiana, and this tune comes from him, and he couldn't remember the name of it, so he just called it the Red Key Shuffle.
to the American traditional portion of the set. So, here we go. With that tune, we're going to keep on playing our favorite American traditional music. When we put together an album a few years ago, because we had put out a lot of music separately from each other, but we really had nothing we'd done together yet. So in 2024, we recorded an album together. We just had our friend who was a recording artist come to our living room for a couple days and record a bunch of our favorite songs and tunes. And I thought, this is nothing cohesive. This is just a jumble of stuff. That's like our favorite stuff. So we called the album Look What the Bobcat Dragged In. Because we thought it was like, kind of like all the things the cat would leave at your door. You know? a few bones, a few feathers, maybe a nice mouse. But listening to the album, I thought, we're not as spastic as I thought. We do have some themes. So we're going to dive into our more Irish music after the set break. But here we are still in the United States here with The Blackest Crow.
All right. You're going to start this with
The time has come, my dearest dear, for you and I to part. But little you know the grief and woe of my poor aching heart. Each night I suffer for your sake. You're the girl I love so dear. I wish that I was going with you. Oh, you were staying here. The blackest crow that ever flew will surely turn to white. If ever I prove false to thee, bright day be turned to night. Bright day be turned to night, my love. The elements will roll. If ever I prove false to thee, the seas would rage and And when you're on that distant shore, think of your absent friend. And when the wind blows high and clear, a light to me present. And when the wind blows high and clear, present your love to me, that I might know by your handwriting how time has gone with thee.
I skipping something?
You're skipping
I am
something.
skipping something. Oh no. Spoiler. That's coming up in a bit. We're back to the cowboy theme, which is a lot of American music kind of centers around the West, which has been like expanded upon in a very myth sort of way, right? We have like the cowboys and the idea of the American West, which is sort of like what actually went on. But it's also been very romanticized. So it's interesting to dig into the history and look at what's actually there, instead of just the romanticized version of the cowboy that we all want to be. So this is very much like the cowboy out west, but it talks about, like, there's, what am I thinking about in this song? There's elements of immigration in this song. Talks about where they came from, and I think it talks about building the railroads and all of the people that moved west and took on very hard jobs, to build a better life. And we certainly weren't the natives, and we certainly did a lot of things that now we should make amends for. But a lot of people were coming from hard places and working hard to build a better life for their families. Like now, same thing's going on today. So here's the bravest cowgirl. I am the bravest cowgirl that ever roamed the West. I've been all around the Rockies, got bullets in my breast. In 1863, I joined the immigrant band. I went on down to San Antonio, down by the Rio Grande. I did not pocket the money, and I did not dress so fine. So I went out on the prairie, I learned to rob and steal. And when I robbed them cowboys, how happy I did feel. Saddle too was fine, and when I courted a pretty girl, I called her mine. But I courted her for beauty, for love it was in vain. They carried me back to Dallas to wear the ball and chain. Got bullets in my breast. Yeah, that's Sean Hoffman on the fiddle,
Thank you.
tearing it up.
This is Ellen Coplin on the cello and the concertina and the guitar and the vocals.
We're going to do one more song and then take a quick set break.
Do yours.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. And then, yeah, then they'll come back and play more. So don't leave. All right.
Is there anything you want to say before the set break?
Thank you to the people who are watching this virtually. I always forget that that's going on, but there's people sitting at home hanging out with us here. So like we're all here together. Yeah. What else was I supposed to say?
No, I think that's it. Yeah, nice.
We have CDs.
We do have
for
merch
sale.
over there, yeah. We have CDs and some hats and T-shirts, and yes, please check it out. We are leading a tour to Scotland next May. If anybody is interested in coming along, it's going to be a lot of fun. We were married in Scotland in 2023, and
It's kind of a special place.
yeah, we love it over there. It's pretty cool. And May is supposed to be like the most beautiful time to go, weather-wise. So
No
check it out.
midgies. Maybe.
No, yeah.
I'm dedicating this song tonight to Jennifer, who we were talking to. Oh, and you'll get a song later.
No, I'm dedicating this song to myself. You can dedicate it to Jennifer. But.
And anybody here, actually, who maybe feels like life is moving at too fast or too hectic of a pace. I just wanted to maybe slow down a little bit, which doesn't do. Everything all at once. Living the dream that I run. But when every day is done, did I do any good? Did I have any fun? Everything all at once. Patience is a neighbor of mine. The grass is always greener on her side. But my yard is full of weeds and vines. Oh, patience is a neighbor of mine. But I never seem to get it all in line. Take this old guitar and tune it up. I got one more song to sing before you go. I've been waking up before the sun. Got a list of things to get done, but I'm missing the air in my lungs. What have I won? I've been seeing old friends in my dreams, walking and talking there with me, telling me that life ain't what it seems. It's hard to know what any of it means. Take this old guitar and tune it up. I got one more song to sing before you go. Everything all at once. Living the dream that I run. But when every day is done, did I do any good? Did I have any fun? Everything all at everything all at everything all at everything all at everything all everything all at everything all at
Thank you so much.
I don't know, I can't do it.
Try it again.
All right, I'm doing it. It's gonna happen.
Ah, there it is. Yeah.
15 minutes for another set.
I will talk less. I'm sorry, I'm just really like rambling.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. The tunes in general. It's a funny thing. I mean, I didn't know what to expect.
program to be sure the exact location, but on Monday, 2 to 3, we are going to be featuring Adele Skronsky and Lisa Medina. Yes, they're going to be doing an hour-long like song swap over at one of the workshop studios. So check your schedule. And in addition, they're going to be opening the main stage at 11 a.m. on that Monday. So you're not going to want to miss any of that. The Fox Valley Folk Festival is fantastic. It's one of the best weekends around. So don't miss it. Okay, if you can check your flyers on the table, you're going to see all of the shows coming up in September. It's almost September already. And we have a Tunes and Tales at the end of the month, September 27th with Donna Harua and Mickey O'Neill. We're going to be, Joel and I are going to be having a songwriter in the round with them. Two fantastic. I know Donna is just releasing a brand new CD. So we're really excited about that. So all kinds of things. So we have song circles, sing-arounds, jams. We have Nordic dances, Nordic jams. Our barn dance season is going to be starting really soon in October with our friends at Plank Road. So check out all the information outside. We also have all kinds of information about venues around here. So St. Tim's, Maple Street's Acoustic Renaissance, their schedules are all out there as well. So please check it out. There's music everywhere for all of us to enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to stop yapping. And we're going to welcome back to the stage Bobcat Opossum, Ellen, and Sean.
Thank you. We're so happy to be here, and thanks for sticking around for the second set. Well, as promised, we're diving into our Scottish and Irish favorites. And this is called The Queen of Argyll. Gentlemen, it is my duty to remind you of one beauty, though I ask of you a favor not to seek her for a while, though I own she is a creature of character and feature. No words can paint the picture of the queen of all Argyll. And if you would have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, this one was in her movements and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and asked her pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyll. On the evening that I mentioned, I passed with light intention through a part of our dear country known for beauty and for style, and of all the noble thinkers, great scholars and great drinkers, above them all for splendor shone the queen of all Argyll. And if you would have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, this one was in her movements and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and ask for pardon, for not one could match the beauty of the queen of all Argyll. Now, my lads, I needs must leave you. My intention's not to grieve you, nor indeed would I deceive you. No, I'll see you in a while. I must find a way to please her, to court her or to tease her. I fear my heart's in danger from the queen of all Argyll. And if you would have seen her there, boys, if you had just been there, this one was in her movements and the morning in her smile. All the roses in the garden, they bow and ask for pardon, for no one can match the beauty of the queen of all Argyll.
Those are 3 tunes called The Portal of the Kelp, The Maids of Mount Cisco, and Patty Fahey's.
You want to play Southwind?
Sure.
All right. Just recently, Archie Fisher passed away. Archie Fisher was a really, really amazing singer, songwriter, musician, just all-around musician. And we have one of his vinyls from, 1970?
71.
71, called Man Without a Rhyme. And there's Archie on the front, smoking a cigarette, looking so cool. And
Is that the one where he's wearing the leather pants and vest with no shirt ensemble?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Still gotta find that outfit.
I guess you could take hint for our next album, Sean. But anyway, it's full of really great songs and tunes. And this is the one we just stole straight off that album from 1971. This is called The South Wind.
The south wind of the gentle breeze, you banish winter weather. Bring salmon to the pools again, the bees among the heather. If northward now you mean to blow, as you rustle soft above me, Godspeed be with you as you go, with a kiss for those who love me. From south I come with velvet breeze, my word all nature blesses. I melt the snow and I strew the leaves with flowers and soft caresses. I help you to dispel your woes, with joy I'll take your greeting and bear it to your love, may you, upon my wings so fleeting. From cognac fame for wine and play, so leal, so gay, so loving, here's my fond wish that I send today, borne on the wind in its roving. These monster folk are good and kind, right royally they treat me, but this land I'd gladly leave behind for your cognac pipes to greet me.
you.
All right.
What's next on there?
Pound a week rise.
Ooh, all right.
All right.
Oh boy. All right. You
I
ready?
got a lot of words to remember. This is when I just started singing, although I've wanted to learn it for a while, and I think some of these songs have so many words. Because to tell a good story, sometimes you've got to tell the whole story.
Someone said I heard once that it's for Irish and Scottish music you have to actually tell the entire story of the song before you sing it.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna say that wage inequality has been a problem for a long time and still is. You can tell by this song.
Come on, I pay you the same as me.
Come all you colliers, work in the mines, from Scotland to South Wales, from Teesdale to Tyne. I'll tell you the story of the pound a week rise and the men who were fooled by the government's lies. In 1918, a few years ago, the mine worker leaders to Lord Robbins did go, saying we work very hard, and every day we risk our lives, so we ask you here and now for a pound a week rise. And it's down you go, down below, Jack, where you never see the skies, and you're working in a dungeon for your pound a week rise. Well, up spoke Lord Robin, and he made this decree. He said, when the output rises, with you I will agree. I'll raise up all your wages and give you fair pay, for I was once a miner, and I worked hard in my day. And it's down you go, down below, Jack, where you never see the skies, and you're working in a dungeon for your pound a week rise. Miners, they went home, they worked hard and well, their lungs filled with coal dust in the bosom of hell. The output rose by 15, 18% and more, and when a year had come and gone, it rose another score. The mine worker leaders to Lord Robbins did go. They went to Lord Robbins to give their hard-earned prize. Robbins wouldn't give a pound, he wouldn't give 10 bob. He gave them 7 and 6 and said, now get back to your job. And it's down you go, down below, Jack, where you never see the skies, and you're working in a dungeon for your pound a week rise. Come on, all you colliers, take heed to what I say. Don't believe Lord Robbins when he says he'll give fair pay. He'll make you all to work hard, make the output rise, and you'll get pie in the sky instead of a 1 pound rise. And it's down you go, down below, Jack, where you never see the skies, and you're working in a dungeon for your pound a week rise. told Sean I wouldn't talk so much this set, so we can get through more songs. This is a song by, I always forget.
Ewan McCall.
Ewan McCall, called the Move Along Song. And I really like this song because it sort of makes you think about the people around you that you live with and the people that you consider to be your neighbors. Yeah. And maybe the people you don't want to be your neighbors, but there they are. Born in the middle of the afternoon, in a horse-drawn wagon on the old A5. The big 12-wheeler shook my bed. "You can't stay here," the policeman said. "You better be somewhere else. Move along, get along, move along, get along, go, move, shift." Born in a commons by a building site, where the ground is rutted with the tractor wheels. The local person said to me, "You lower the price of property. You better get born somewhere else. Move along and get along, move along and get along, go, move, shift." All right, give me one, Sean. Born at the back of a hawthorn hedge, where the black frost lay on the ground. No eastern kings came bearing gifts, instead the order came to shift. You better get born someplace else. Move along and get along, move along and get along, go, move, shift. The eastern sky was full of stars, and one shone brighter than the rest. The wise men came so stern and strict, and brought the order to evict. You better get born someplace else. Move along and get along, move along, get along, go, move, shift. Winter wind blew cold and cruel on a father bringing home his boy from school. The icemen came with masks and guns. Where they're taking our little ones. You better get born someplace else. Move along and get along, move along and get along, go, move, shift. Wagon, tent, or trailer born. Last year, last month, or far off days. Born here or 1,000 miles away, there'll always be someone to say. You better get born someplace else. Move along and get along, move along and get along, go, move, shift. Yeah, move along and get along, move along and get along, go, move, shift. back to the States. Have you enjoyed your journey in Irish and Scottish glory? Here we are back in the United States. And we were elementary school teachers for a while. Sean lasted longer than I did on that. And recently, a few years ago, we decided to play music full time. And when you live in Indiana, that means a lot of driving. Because there's not like a scene where you can play a gig every night where we live. But I'm starting to love time on the road. You can think about a lot of things.
I don't believe you yet.
And when you're really tired and it's a real late night, can I just recommend that you listen to Roger Miller? Because he will get you home. Yeah.
He's a wild man.
Yeah.
He's great. I love him.
It's like all of his stuff is just brilliant in a goofy, like zany way.
Oh, yeah.
So I was listening to Roger Miller and his song "King of the Road," of course, classic song, and I think, yeah, I know, Chug-a-Luck. Yeah, so they're like serious. There's these serious songs wrapped up in these clever, zany lyrics, and this is my road song. So thank you, Roger Miller, for the inspiration on this one. River of highway, I'm lost in the flow. 3 lanes going my way, queen of the road. I woke up this morning with a rambling mind, my heart keeping time to the semi-truck's whine. There's a back road and byway to where I wanna go, but you're taking the fast lane and paying the toll. You've been looking for exits, I've been watching the signs, but we're stuck on this highway, just killing time. All right, Sean, kill some time. Hoffman on the fiddle. River of highway, gas, rubber, and steel. Don't ask me to stay long, time turns on the wheel. I've been driving these old roads to find something new. My eyes on the sunrise, still thinking of you. There's a back road and byway to where I wanna go, but you're taking the fast lane and paying the toll. You've been looking for exits, I've been watching the signs, but we're stuck on this highway, just killing time. Yeah, we're stuck on this highway, just killing time. Let's go straight to Land of Gold.
All right, then.
But since we're on the road, we might have to drive all the way out there.
All the way. Well, this one, my sister lived in Alaska for 12 years, maybe? A long time-ish. Not too long, I guess.
Long enough to get a feel for it.
She and her husband, actually, she wanted to get out of Indiana, so she, after about her third year of changing colleges, she decided she was going to go to Alaska and study biology. I think she studied, and maybe that was her undergrad. But then she spent a year in New Zealand overseas and met a German fellow that she got married to. And then they moved back to Alaska, and they built an off-the-grid cabin where they lived outside of Fairbanks. And when she got pregnant with her daughter, she said, "I need a house with running water." And so they moved to town, and then around about 2016, excuse me, they moved back to Germany. And but this was written on a trip up to see her up to Alaska at one point. And a friend of hers that we stayed with, he was living his best life. He'd built his own off-the-grid cabin as well, and would go out and run his trap lines, and just had a beautiful place. But his wife, who moved up there with him, I think lasted about 6 months, and she said, "Well, this isn't for me. I'll see you later." And so this idea of being in love with a place more than a person kind of grew into this song called "Land of Gold." I lost my heart the day I was born under the midnight sun. That lowland girl I used to love left with the setting sun. Said the land you love, it ain't my home. No, God sure knows I've tried, but the midnight sun ain't warm enough to keep me here tonight. Tonight I'm going northbound where the sky is so clear and cold. Tonight I'm going northbound up to that land of gold. Beneath the lights of northern nights, the huskies sing their songs. But solitude ain't loneliness upon this mountain top, where the stars they shine and the wind she blows outside my cabin door. But the fireside is safe and warm and keeps me from the cold. Tonight I'm going northbound where the sky is so clear and cold. Tonight I'm going northbound up to that land of gold. Then came the springtime of the year and time to go to town. I hitched my dogs up to their sleds and it's down the mountain bound, where the way it's deep and dangerous was with ice and treachery. And I think of the lowland girl I loved since the night that she left me. Tonight I'm going northbound where the sky is so clear and cold. Tonight
come take a word by me. Don't love no pretty fair-haired girls from the lowlands by the sea. But they'll leave you alone, run away from your home when the icy winds do blow. And the darkness breathes through the old spruce trees, and the sun is sinking low. Tonight I'm going northbound where the sky is so clear and cold. Tonight I'm going northbound up to that land of gold. Tonight I'm going northbound where the sky is so clear and cold. Tonight I'm going northbound up to that land of gold. Yes, to that land of gold. Yes, to that land of gold. Thank you.
You want to keep that guitar on for a minute?
I could.
All right.
I could.
Cool.
Want to keep that cello on for a minute?
Yeah, getting back to this one.
So this song, sometimes songs just show up, you know, and this one showed up in a dream, and I dreamt about it, and so then, rather than get out of bed, I just tried to sing it into my phone, so I could remember it. You know, you gotta jot these things down when they visit, and so I of course woke Ellen up. And she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm writing a song. Go back to sleep."
It's true. And I like to say, it sounds better now than it did at 4 a.m. But I'm glad you captured it. Captured the muse when it struck.
It's true. I just quit my job as a elementary English teacher. You know, so like that's I don't know. There's some bad pronouns or bad grammar in this song.
Is direct revolt.
Yeah, I think I was just rebelling against, you know, not having to be a good example. Oh, I gotta do something. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Okay.
Tell the inflating.
Oh.
the other joke.
My other good joke. I have a couple. All right, so
It's two more than I have.
we were on the way, not on the way here, but last week we were on the way out to gig, and we got a low pressure tire, and so we filled up the tire at the gas station, and the air pump wasn't working right, so we went in to talk to the man, and he said, "Well, air for a tire is about $5." And Sean said, "For air?" And the gas station attendant said, "Inflation." I know, that's very groan worthy. How's it going over there, Sean?
It's almost there.
I really like tuning. My dad is a piano tuner, and so I grew up with that in the house with who's working on pianos. And one of my earliest memories is him telling me very sweetly and kindly I could not sing along to his tuning because it was messing up the pitch. And but he didn't discourage me from singing, thankfully. I just knew when I could not tune, and when I could not sing is when he was tuning the piano.
Ready?
Yeah.
Me too. I come here when I was 2, saying, God, I'd love to talk with you. What is here to say or do? Who is who and what is you? When the trees they bend and blow, will you stay with me or go? When wind it whispers soft and low, with the promise of the coming snow. When the time is right for us, come on babe, let's take that bus. Lift that bus and break song down, we'll walk down to see the town. Let's all go rambling round, see those things that's all around. We'll talk about the coming days, let's talk about those family ways. Who can say where life will lead? The path before us bends and weaves. Who can say who we will be? Let's find out, just you and me. When we're tired of rambling round, we'll sit down and paint this town. Paint it green and paint it blue, well the sky is yellow and purple too. I see you and you see me, being where we wanna be, going where we wanna go. There we come and here we go, here we go and there we are, wishing on wishing star. There we are and here we is, kissing in the rain like this, kissing in the rain like this, kissing in the rain like this. Thank you so much.
Time for a few more. So now the hard choice of what those two more are going to be. And as I'm looking at my list, I think we should play this instrument.
Oh.
Because
Well, all right.
it'd be a shame to bring it out on stage and not to play it. This, do you ever have how many people here play an instrument of some kind? I think singing counts for sure. But if you're a singer, you're less likely to get swindled into buying an instrument because you already have it, right? Your voice. We sort of got swindled into buying this instrument because our friend Adam, that we play music with all the time, owned it. And one day he was playing it, and I said, Adam, that guitar sure sounds beautiful. He said, doesn't it? I'm gonna sell it. But I could sell it to you. And then you could always hear it. It's like, dang it, Adam, you're right. I guess I'm gonna buy your guitar. Yeah, it's a 4-string, it's a tenor guitar. So the way Sean plays it normally is tuned to an open G chord. It's really pretty, and I'm not wearing the right instrument. Hold on.
Yeah, it's great. G, D, G, D. So it's kind of like a cross-tuned fiddle, but this is an old Kalamazoo tenor guitar. And we were in Lawrence, Kansas, and a good friend of ours has the big brother, I guess, maybe, whatever, big sister.
6-string of that.
It was a 6-string version, but they looked just identical. I mean, the pick guard was the same. The body style was it was maybe a little bit bigger of a body, but yeah, it was a 6-string guitar, and so we played some music on it. And yeah. But this is an old song called Blackjack Davy.
Blackjack Davy come riding through the woods, singing so loud and gaily. Made the hills around him sing, charmed the heart of a lady, charmed the heart of a lady. How old are you, my pretty little miss? How old are you, my honey? She answered him with a shy little smile. Be 32 next Sunday, be 24 next Sunday. Come go with me, my pretty little miss. Come go with me, my honey. Take you across the deep blue sea. You never will want for any money. Never gonna want for any money.
So she took off her high-heeled shoes, made of Spanish leather. She put on her traveling shoes. They rode off together. They rode off together. On a fine feather bed beside your husband and baby. But tonight you'll sleep on the cold, cold ground beside old Blackjack Davy, beside old Blackjack Davy. Blackjack Davy come running through the woods. Thank you very much. That's the best that song has ever gone. All right. Let's just do.
Want to do that other? What do you want to do?
Let's do something on the bend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this song I wrote this spring. We were down in, or was it last spring?
Time flies.
I don't know. Mostly, I never know what day it is or what month it is. I can tell you like what my calendar is like 6 months out, but
Sean is the main booker of the gigs, as you can see. But it's true. He does say, "What day is it?" Like it's Tuesday.
But we were in Missouri. We spent a couple of weeks in Missouri, and we spent a lot of time in Missouri. There's lots of good folks down there, lots of great music. We help out with a music festival down there called the Folky Fish Fest. I was also supposed to talk about the St. Tim's Coffee House on November 21st. We're playing there, so.
Where at?
St. Tim's Coffee House.
Oh, St. Tim's.
Yeah, in Northfield.
We haven't played there ever before, so I'm excited to go to St. Tim's. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we came, we got invited to play the Fox Valley Folk Festival last year. Let me just plug that again.
I remember,
Yeah. And oh my gosh, suddenly my world was full of so many more fantastic like venues, jam sessions, musicians, folklorists, storytellers, dulcimer players. It's really a really special thing you guys have here. Yeah, so
That's
thank.
next weekend.
Yeah, that's next weekend, and it's the 50th anniversary.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah. So we're excited to be back here in Downers Grove, and we're coming back in November to not Two-Way Street. That's where we are right now. To St. Tim's. Yeah. So, you ready for this?
I think so. This one's called Sunlight on the Bend. 1, 2, 3, 4. When the rain is on the window and the birds are waking up, then I think about our life and the places that we've come. There's no telling if it's right or a folly doomed to end. I just hope that you can feel all the love I have to send. Ooh, ooh, ooh. As we sing our way through life and the beauty of the road, as we find our way together through the backwoods of my soul, and the people that we meet and the times we share with them, that's the gold among the heather and the sunlight on the bend. And the songs you used to sing that could make the meadows ring, and the rustle of the breeze brings your memory to me. Summer days that have no end, and the sunlight on the bend, well, a lonely heart can mend. Thank you so much. We are Bobcat Opossum.
And while we're applauding, we should applaud for our volunteers. We're an all-volunteer operation.
Yes.
We have Ruth at the counter, and who is also responsible for all our lovely fall decor, although I don't want to admit that it's coming. But it is coming. And Tim on sound. So, you guys, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets out of the Two-Way Street without an encore. Should we ask Ellen and Sean for one more song? All right.
we could do that. That's a great one. I love that one.
Okay. We were just in South Bend at an open mic down in South Bend. If you're ever in South Bend, there's two places that you really need to go that I know of. I'm sure there's more. Fiddler's Hearth and
Merriman's Jazz Club.
exactly, Merriman's Jazz Club. And so we were at Fiddler's Hearth, and Paul, Tyler, and Gail,
Oh, my next door neighbor.
Your neighbors.
Patty's next door neighbors, sang this song, and we immediately went home and learned it. So we're gonna sing it for you. This is an old country song called "Which One of Us Is to Blame."
I think it's about. I'm still trying to figure out what it's about, really. I mean, it's sort of big picture. Anyway, but we recently sang it with our friend Liv, and as a threesome, it kind of has new connotations. So I just want y'all to think about that while we sing this. You know, in a musical sense. 1, 2, 3. The nicest thing to come my way is you. Though I can offer you my heart or name, it isn't fair to love the way we do. I wonder which one of us is to blame. Somehow I can't blame myself, although I guess I should.
Yeah, you should.
And I can't put the blame on you, I wouldn't if I could. We made ourselves the gossip of the town. Those things we've done can only bring us shame. We've let our passions drag our honor down. I wonder which one of us is to blame. Somehow I can't blame myself, although I guess I should. And I can't put the blame on you, I wouldn't if I could. Your nearness makes me tremble with desire. Your ruby red lips set my soul aflame. For you I'd be a beggar, thief, or liar. I wonder which one of us is to blame. I wonder which one of us is to blame. Thank you so much.